Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, everyone.
Nothing happened.
Naitik, tell me what's your query?
Sir, if it is written x belongs to natural numbers and x is smaller than 4, then the numbers are 1, 2 and 3, it will not include 4, right?
Less than 4, right? You said less than 4, right?
Yes, if it was less than equal to, then 4 can come.
Correct. You're absolutely correct. Okay. So in the previous class, we had actually completed the explanation of set, okay, which is the first chapter in this textbook. So just for your understanding, I'll just give you certain, like, just revise certain names, okay? Uh, Types of set, like, basically, you should know how to represent a set. The first option is by simply writing numbers. The second option is by writing formulae or maybe rules, okay? So the first type is called as roster method or listing method. The second method is called as rule method, okay? And cardinal number is basically the number of items or number of elements inside the inside a set. Various other types of sets are finite set, which means the limited number of elements only are there. Infinite, which means unlimited number of elements it has. Singleton means one element. Empty set or null set means zero elements, nothing is there. Joint sets means they have something in common, or they are also called as overlapping set. Disjoint sets are basically those sets which do not have anything in common. Equal sets should have everything equal to each other. All the items or all the elements inside them should be equal to each other. Subset means it is a part, like one set is part of another set. It is represented by this particular symbol. And a proper subset means the first, like A, will have less elements as compared to B. It is definitely included in the B, and also it has less number as compared to B. Superset. Sorry. If A is a subset of B, then B can be called as a superset of A. That means if A is included inside B, then we can say that B is superset of A. A universal set, which means if there are A, B, C, there are three sets. Universal set should comprise of all the elements which are there in A, B, and C without repetition. We don't need to repeat anything. Complement, which means जो नहीं है. For example, if universal set is numbers from 1 to 10 and A is having numbers from 1 to 6, the complement set will have all the other numbers which are not present in A. For example, 7, 8, 9, 10 in this case. Okay. Uh, while we are operating two different sets, there are two types of operation which we must know. One is union. Union means combination. For example, if there are two sets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then A union B must comprise of all the elements which are there in A as well as B. उसके अलावा कोई extra element होना भी नहीं चाहिए उसमें. No element should be missed. No extra element should be there. Okay. Intersection of two sets means the common elements. Common elements in two sets, like A intersection B. In this case, 3 is common and 5 is common for both A and B. Therefore, 3 and 5, they are intersection of A and B. We did few solved examples, we did exercises. Now we are proceeding towards the worksheet. So this is the worksheet which we are going to do today. Is the sorry. If the worksheet is visible to everyone, can you please give me a thumbs up? Okay. That's great. So this is the worksheet. In worksheet, let's say sum number one. From the given set of prime numbers, how many pairs of co-prime numbers can be formed? So these are the prime numbers which they have given. How many prime numbers do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 different prime numbers they have given. This is a printing mistake. This should have been a brace bracket. Okay. So 8 different prime numbers they have given, out of which we have to find how many co-primes can be formed. Now, what is a co-prime? Any two co-prime numbers means any two numbers which do not have any common factors, which do not have any common factors. They are called as co-prime numbers. For example, 2, 3. 2 and 3 do not have anything in common within them. Hence, they are called as co-prime numbers. The only common factor between them is like 1. Also, ठीक है, 1 2 के अंदर भी आएगा and 3 के अंदर भी आएगा. There is nothing else. Sorry. Now, yeah. So in this case, how many co-prime numbers or maybe how many pairs of co-prime numbers do we have? We are going to find that. So pairs means we'll have to include two of them. Okay. Now, 1, 2, 3. There are like 8 numbers. So 2 means this can also be a pair. 3 and 5 can also be a pair. 5 and 7 can also be a pair. And 2 and 7 can also be a pair. 2 and 5 can also be a pair. So there are like so many different combinations of pairs which we can find. Now, how to directly calculate the number of primes? I'll simply give you a method. There are how many numbers? 8. Now, all the 8 numbers can be combined with all the other, like, for example, this is 2. 2 can be combined with 3, then 5, then 7, then 11, then 13. All the combinations are possible. So 2 can be combined with the remaining 7 numbers. Similarly, all 8 numbers can be combined with the remaining 7 numbers. So 8 into 7 is a possibility. But in this case, when you combine with 2 with 3, you say 2 multiply 2 versus 3. 2 and 3. Sorry. किधर गया? Yeah. 2. So just a minute. Yeah. So as we were discussing, 2 and 3 is a combination, as well as when you consider 3 and 2 is also a combination. So due to which there is a repetition over here. 2 and 3 and 3 and 2 both are same type of pairs. So 8 into 7 में 2 and 3 is also considered and 3 and 2 is also considered. Therefore, what we do, we divide it by 2. So the formula goes like this: 8 multiplied by 7 divided by 2. Why 8? Because there are total 8 number of elements. Why 7? It's basically 1 less than that. So the formula goes like this. It is basically n multiplied by n minus 1. N minus 1 divided by 2. This is the formula. So as per that, 8 into 7 divided by 2, you will get 4, like 28. 28 will be your answer. Yes, Siddharth, tell me.
Sir, sir,
बोलिए.
हाँ, if we take any two pair of prime numbers, they will have common factor as only one only, because a prime number is the number which has the factor as one in itself. So like, what's the logic?
The logic is, in this case, they have given a set of prime numbers. We have to consider only them, not anyone else.
Sir,
Okay.
so what is the difference between co-prime numbers and normal like prime numbers?
Prime numbers is a single number. For example, 2 is a prime number. But 2 and 3, a combination of them is called as a co-prime number. So co-prime के लिए दो होना चाहिए, prime के लिए एक ही होगा. You got my point?
Okay, sir, got it. Got it.
Sir, also 3 and 4 are also co-prime, but in that 4 is not a prime number.
Correct. 3 and 4 is also a co-prime, but 4 is not given over here. See, simple logic
No,
is
sir,
what
I'm just giving an example that
you're
there
giving
are
an
cases
example.
where both number do not have to be prime for co-prime.
Yeah, that is not compulsory. Yes, yes. See, co-prime numbers are only those numbers which do not have any common factors in them. अब वो कोई भी हो सकता है. It's not compulsory कि both the numbers should be prime. No, it is not compulsory. ऐसा कोई rule नहीं है. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, sir. Yes, yes, got it.
For example, 4 and 9. 4 is also not a prime number. 9 is also not a prime number, but they don't have anything in common. So they are called as co-prime numbers. Okay?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Okay, that's great.
Sir, I had a doubt.
Yep.
Is it always such that the co-prime numbers have to be like consecutive? Because 4 and 9, they are not consecutive. No.
No, there
So
is no
like that.
such rule. There is only one rule, no common factors. Apart from that, there is no rule.
Okay, sir, thank you.
Okay, you can write 4 and 101 also, if you want.
Okay.
Okay?
So you got this
Sir.
formula using permutation combination, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
I
Sir,
explained the logic
so
also. Yes, Siddharth. Tell me.
So sir, if it is not necessary that the in a co-prime numbers the number should be prime, so why is it called co-prime?
Because see, prime ultimately means क्या? उसका कोई क्या बोलते हैं उसको, उसका कोई फैक्टर्स निकलता नहीं है. प्राइम मींस फैक्टर्स नहीं निकलता है. सो को प्राइम मींस they individually may or may not be prime numbers, but when you use as a combination they are no like there are no factors, common factors, hence they are called as co-prime. So combine होके commonly देखा जाएगा तो they behave as a prime number. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir, got it.
Hmm. ठीक, I'm erasing this, proceeding further. Okay, I'll keep it like this only. Just a minute, I'll just note down the answer key so that I can send it to you guys later. Hmm. Hmm, That's so the first one. For the first one, the answer is one. ठीक है. Let's go for the next one. If P and Q are two non-empty sets, मतलब non-empty means they are a set which are not empty. And they have given what is P and what is Q. P consists of A, B, C, D. Q consists of 1, 2, 3. Then find the number of P multiplied by Q. So simple logic. When you when you multiply the elements of P with elements of Q, what happens? Okay. You tell me what should happen. Yes, Naitik.
Maybe, sir, number of elements. I think the number of elements of P into number of elements of Q. So number of P is 4 and number of elements of Q is 3. So I think it's 4 into 3, 12.
Okay, very good. So it's basically that only. So when you multiply, your combinations are going to be like whatever new set you're going to create. Okay, it will consist of A multiplied by 1, like the combination of A and 1. I'm just writing it like this. Then you'll have B and 2, the combination of B and 2, sorry, B and 2 नहीं है, मैं A and 2 ही बोल देता हूँ. A and 2. Then you'll have combination of A and 3. Then you'll have combination of B and 1. Then you'll have combination of B and 2, and so on. So basically, A is multiplied with all three, B is multiplied with all three, C is multiplied with all three, D is multiplied with all three. So ultimately, there are 4 into 3, 12 combination. So your answer is 12.
Sir, I didn't get the second question.
Yeah, in the second question, they have given two sets. The first set is P, the second set is Q. When you multiply them, what will be the number of elements in them? So simple logic, multiply करके देखो. So when you multiply A, B, C, D with 1, 2, 3, so you'll have to multiply A with 1, then you'll have to multiply A with 2, then you have to multiply A with 3. So A you will be multiplying 3 times. B also you'll be multiplying 3 times. C also you'll be multiplying 3 times. D also you'll be multiplying 3 times. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3, total 12 elements. Hence I said 4 into
But
3.
then, N, what is N basically?
So you might have missed the initial lectures. You'll have to go through the recording, my dear child. So N means cardinal number. So N means number पूछा है.
Okay, cardinal number. Yes, I know. So the
Yes.
cardinal number of P times Q.
Yes.
So if Q were to be 4, then the cardinal number were to be 16.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, so was my method wrong in taking P and Q different? Because will it work every time?
Yeah, it will work.
Okay, sir.
And sir, can you explain the first question again?
First question again. Okay. Um, so they have given a set. Okay, they want us to identify co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers are basically pair of those numbers which are not factors. Since all these numbers are prime numbers, I'm very sure कि कोई भी number को किसी के भी साथ pair करो, it will definitely be a co-prime number. So basically, I just
And
have to find.
co-prime have to be adjacent primes, right? Like 2, 3, 3,
No,
5,
no, no,
5,
no,
7.
no, 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 no. 4 and 101 can also be co-prime.
Okay.
The only condition is they should not have a common factor apart from 1.
Okay, understood.
Okay. So basically,
Okay.
मैं pair ढूंढ रहा हूँ. So the formula was total number 8 multiplied by 1 less divided by 2. That was your answer, 28.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's proceed further. If P is the set of first 13 alphabets from A and Q is the set of the last 13 alphabets from Z, then what will be the type of P intersection Q? So logically speaking, we know that in the alphabets there are only 26 letters. So if the first 13 is A, the last 13 is B, A intersection, oh sorry, in this case P and Q, okay, P and Q, okay? So P intersection Q, logically speaking, इनके बीच में कुछ common होगा क्या? Will there be anything common?
No,
Think.
sir.
Yes, there won't be anything common because hey 26. So first 13 and last 13 will not have anything in common. So P intersection Q will have nothing in it. Nothing means null set. Your answer is option 2.
But sir, it says starting from Z.
Yes.
So then if we take starting from Z, then it will be Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H.
No. Starting from Z means ulta shuru karna hai. So Z, then Y, then X. Goes like this.
Okay, Z, Y, X, W, B, U, T.
Yeah.
So can you please wait for us to write?
Yep. Sure.
Yes, so done. Thank you.
Okay. The next question. If A is a set of letters in division, B is a set of letters in provision, then what is the number, that is cardinal number, of A intersection B? So first let's create the set. In this case, division will have D, I, V, S, O, N. These are the set of the set of division. Okay, set of A, sorry, A set. And B will have P, R, O, V, I, S, N. So you don't have to repeat the letters. Okay. Now what they're asking, what are the common numbers? D is not common, but I is common. I is common for both. V is common, S is common, O is common, N is common. V, S, O, N. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the number of common uh, intersection. I hope you understood. Okay, let's proceed. Which of the following is not true? चलो देखते हैं. The first option is A union B will be equal to number of elements in A plus number of elements in B minus number of intersection. Yes, that is possible. You know why? Because let's say A is having total 10, B is having total 18. Let's say the common is 2. Now, what happens, when you add a number of A, that will be 10. When you add a number of B, that will be 8. Now, when you add the total number of intersections, sorry, union mein what happens? The whole 10 is considered and the whole 8 is considered, but the repetitions are not repeated. Now, in this case, what happens? 10 or 8 ka ye jo 2 hai na, 2 is repeated for both. So, 2 is there for A also, 2 is there for B also. But when you write a set, you won't repeat those two items. Those two items are not repeated. Therefore, when you take the union will not be 10 plus 8, 18. No, it will be only 16. Why? Because when you consider 10 over here, तो ये B का 2 already इसके अंदर consider किया. So therefore you won't be considering this 2. So over here you'll be considering only whatever is left over. What is left over? Only 6 is left over. I hope I'm making any sense.
Yes, sir, I got it.
Therefore, when you take a union, it will be 10 plus 6 only. So you'll be considering 16 only. So what did you remove basically? आपने क्या remove किया? You removed the intersection part. So intersection कितना था? 2 था. So your formula, your logic is what? If you wish to find the number of elements in union, what you have to do? You will have to take the first number, like first set ka total number. You'll have to take the second set ka total number. Then you have to subtract the intersection of both of them. So this is a true statement. It's a true statement. Am I clear?
The union means we have to take one time common also, no? Suppose 3 is common in both set. The A union B should consider 1 times 3, right?
Correct. But you will not consider the second time.
Yes, but how you subtracted, it should be, in the example you gave, it should be 17, right?
No. Like, what if 3 ke alawa, like 3 is also common and 4 is also common. So you'll not repeat 3 and you'll not repeat 4 also, right?
Okay, so you said two numbers
Two
are not common.
numbers. Correct. Two
Okay, I
numbers
thought
are common.
it's not common. Okay.
Two numbers are common for both of them. So that two numbers we will be considering only once. You won't be considering the second time. Hence, you'll have to remove them. You understood? So
Yes, sir.
henceforth, let this be a formula. Okay, I'll ask you to write down this formula. I'll just erase everything. You write down this formula because this is a true formula which you can use anywhere. मतलब कोई और difficult question आया, maybe this formula can help you out. So please write it down.
Done, sir.
Okay. Now, this was the logic of the first one. So first one is true. Let's see the second one. Second one के बारे में अगर सोचे, so number of elements in A complement. A complement means जो A में नहीं है. For example, let's say this is A. Okay. Let's say this is B. A, B. Now A में क्या नहीं है? What is A complement? So technically speaking, this is A complement, right? I'll use another ink. This is A complement. And what is B complement? This is B complement. Because जो भी B में नहीं है, वो B complement हो गया. So this is A complement and B complement. Now what is A union B? If you think about it, A union B is basically this A और B का addition. This is what? A union B. Correct. Not addition. मतलब it consists of what? मतलब A union B के अंदर क्या है? उसके अंदर A कॉम्प्लीमेंट है, उसके अंदर B कॉम्प्लीमेंट है, एंड उसके अंदर ये इंटरसेक्शन है. Now let me consider. Wait, just a minute. Sorry. This is not only A union B. This is also equal to universal set. In this case, it will be universal set because इसमें ना कहीं पर भी A union B is not mentioned. So I'll not think about A union B. But if you think logically speaking, this is a universal set because universal set should comprise of A as well as B. यही logic होता है universal set का. So universal set should always comprise of A and B. So A भी आ गया, B भी आ गया. So what all things are there inside universal set? Inside universal set, there is A dash, there is B dash, and there is this part. I'll use pink color ink. And there is this part, which is nothing but A intersection B. I hope I'm clear. This much I'm clear? So what all
Yes,
things
sir.
are there in the universal set? In the universal set, there is A dash, there is B dash, which means A dash union B dash is there. A dash and B dash, there is nothing in common between them. So A dash union B dash is there. Apart from that, there is an intersection also. A intersection B is there. So if that is the case, so in this formula, A dash union B dash पूछा है. So what I'll do, I'll keep this on one side and I'll take this to the other side. So number of A dash union B dash will be equal to cardinal number of the union set. I'll take this to the other side. That becomes minus number of A intersection B. Am I clear?
So, sir, this statement is
So,
false.
yes, this statement is false.
Yes. So which means this is false and naturally this becomes true.
Yeah, so the answer is 2.
So the answer is
Sir,
option
can you
2.
explain how third one is true?
Just look at the statement. What is this? A intersection U. Oh, wait. Sorry. This is a printing mistake, I believe. This should be union. It's a printing error.
Yes, sir, it's exactly the formula which you wrote, and cardinal number A complement union B complement is equal to N universal.
Correct.
Sir,
Yep.
sir,
I'm
so
listening.
both are false, right?
No, my
Sir,
dear
can
child.
you
This
explain?
Yeah. Just a minute. Oh, by the way, none of these is also an option, right? But false are two false answers. No. Only one false answer is this. So I'm assuming this is a printing error. So kindly mark it union. So I'll explain once
Sir, but
again.
even the
Sorry,
second one can be a printing error.
like this. Oh, I understand. I understand. This can be a minus. So if this is a minus, then this will become a true statement. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead. Well, we know what is the logic, right? So that's more important to us. So I'll explain this logic once again for those who might have not understood. Now, simple logic, this is like I'm considering this red one as A, the red one as B. They have something in common. Now, I'm going to consider B dash. What is B dash? Whatever is there in the universal set, which is not there in the B is called as B dash. So green color is B dash. Similarly, the green color over here is A dash. Okay. Now, the number of A dash union B dash will be big. See, obviously these dashes won't be having anything common because of you can see why because they won't be having anything common. So in this case, this is like A dash and B dash. Yes, my pick. Tell me.
Sir, in the third one, A dash intersection B dash. If it was A dash intersection B dash, then the answer should be null set, right?
A dash intersection B dash should be equal to a null set. Yeah,
Okay.
but universal set minus A union B. Universal set minus A union B equal to. Like there is one possibility, malab not always it's a null set, malab there is one more possibility like this. This is also a possibility. Like, I'm just complicating things, so that's why I'm not going to that. Uh, if this is a case, then A dash will become what? A dash will become everything around it also. मतलब apart from this green circle, ये बचा हुआ जो side में रहेगा, that is also a part of A dash. I hope I'm clear. If universal set is this big, then in that case, circle को छोड़ के जो भी बचेगा, that everything is A dash. Similarly, if
Okay.
universe, हाँ, मतलब again, my point is that so A dash and B dash का एक common area will be whatever is left over here. So A dash intersection B dash can be whatever is left outside A union B. A union B के बाहर जो भी बचा हुआ है, that can be A dash intersection B dash.
Then sir, the blue color,
Then the
blue
third,
color one be A union B, right?
Yes, blue colored one will be A union B. Correct.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, I did not
sir,
consider this example initially because I thought it might complicate things. Yes, tell me. Who was asking?
sir, but in, yes, sir, me. In this case, if we see, then the third statement is true, right? If
A
we take
union.
this as the
First
universal
statement is
set,
always true.
no, third one, sorry, third one.
The third one.
If we take this as the universal set, and then we subtract
Union
n
minus not
universal.
intersection. Minus union you have
Acha,
to
it's you.
subtract. If this was union, then it would have been a true statement. You
But
got my point?
sir,
Like simple logic. I'll just give you a simple logic. See, if here you have intersection, there should be minus. That's for sure. यहाँ पर intersection है, तो यहाँ पर union होना चाहिए. अगर यहाँ पर intersection है, तो यहाँ पर union होना चाहिए. That's it. In short, I'm telling you. Leave everything aside. You got my point?
sir, no, sir, I still have a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, if the we can see the intersection is the this one, right? Just a second, sir.
Mm-hmm.
The one that is in between the two circles, that is the intersection. If we remove that and we
Mm-hmm.
consider if we see, then everything else is B dash and A dash, correct? So basically, A dash intersection B dash will be equal to universal minus that intersection point.
No, 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 no. अरे, what are you saying? किधर गया मेरा pen?
Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes, sir, understood.
You
Understood.
understood this, right?
Yes, sir,
हाँ.
yes.
Okay. So, in simple language, like बाकी सब भूल जाओ. In simple language, I'm giving you another formula. Considering this, I'm keep putting this U. You please write down this as a formula. Or maybe I'll do one thing. I can do even better. Make this U and you write this formula. Make this negative and then you write down this formula. So these formulae can be used in future when we might be solving another problems. Okay. Please write down these two formulae. The one which I have highlighted with the corrections.
No, sir, I still didn't understand. I thought I did, but I didn't understand.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Just write it down first.
Oh, no, sir, I understood.
See, वैसे भी ना, what I'm doing is I'm basically proving these formulas in front of you, which is actually not there in your syllabus. So I'm actually teaching you something beyond your syllabus. So, um, you know, considering the time constraints, if the proof is not understood, then don't worry. Next year you will learn the proof only. So right now you don't need the proof.
Yes.
All you need is the formula, which can help you to solve problems quickly.
Yes, of course.
Hmm?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Naitik, tell me.
Sir, in both the 2 and 3 it is minus, no? In the universal set minus it is there, no?
Yes,
In
yes,
both.
yes.
Uh,
It's minus.
okay, sir.
Okay. So let's proceed further, dear children. Let's go for the sixth one. Wait, we have only 2 minutes left. So let's do one thing. Let's exit the meeting and join again.